Hi, cat/theater/rue/mystic/melody. I'm still workshopping the name. Sorry for the sudden voice jump scare. While I have actually had my voice on YouTube before, it was many years ago and not on my own channel. But this felt like a bit of a bigger topic, and I didn't want to use just text and make you all read several paragraphs. Also, trigger warning for people who have faced or are uncomfortable with sexual abuse, large age gaps, mentions of blood, and pedophiles. I don't want to waste time, so I'm just going to get into it. Please keep in mind that I am not a professional, and while I have tried to look at everything, I'm still missing a lot of info. So please do your research and look at all this yourself, and don't believe everything you hear on the internet. On the platform YouTube, there are some bad and greedy people, which are most often called pedophiles or predators. If you didn't know that, you should not be on the internet, let alone places like YouTube or Roblox, and you should probably go talk to your parents about that. And now I seem to have found one. While I myself am neither the victim nor the predator in this situation, I don't just want to just stand by and do nothing. So here is my witness statement. So, there's a new YouTuber on the platform who goes by GUMMI-W7I, or Gummy, which is what I will be calling them from now on, because I cannot remember that username for the life of me. Believe me, I tried. She showed up about 3 weeks ago and immediately posted a Hell of a Boss edit with the title, if you can even call it that, at ZimpR34 heart, with it plastered on the screen as well, implying to be a sort of self-insert, but instead of a self-insert, it was more of a Zimp34 insert, which on its own seems innocent, even if you watch the show like I have and know that that character is a Discord kitten, which, for those of you who don't know, that name refers to young females who act submissive, affectionate, or cute to another user, often called a Discord mod, typically in exchange for gifts. And once again, if you didn't know that, please leave the internet and go talk to your parents. However, this is not how I discovered their channel. I discovered it through a streamer's chat who goes by the name of Alistair Heartfelt the Radio Demon, who, for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to call them Heartfelt for the rest of the video, because I'm not saying that full name again. Heartfelt mostly makes edits, but they do also do live streams, and pretty often. I have been very frequent on their live streams and have recently become a mod on their channel. Yay! And I am a pretty big fan of them. So when I was on one of the live streams, I'll put which one here because there's no way I'm remembering the title right now, Gummy showed up, and in the 2 seconds I was gone in the bathroom, they made up a joke about being a pedophile. Someone in chat decided to actually look into it because it's a pretty serious joke to make, and found a disturbing video on the channel. It's short, posted after the Hell of a Boss one, and while I will not show it here, what I will show is the thumbnail and the comments on it. She confirmed that this was Zimp's blood, spat out onto a paper towel, and then she took the multiple images and put it all into an edit. I should not have to explain how disgusting and horrible that is. After someone in chat said that there was blood on their channel, I decided to go see for myself and found the edit. At the time, there were only 2 other videos on their channel, the Hell of a Boss edit and a short of them responding to the very reasonable comments on their blood edit, which is what I'm going to call it from now on because none of their titles make any sense. The response video is pretty much them just rage baiting the people for attention and engagement, and it's read with an AI voice with a kind of PNG-tuber style Emily picture in the corner, which I'm going to guess Zimp made because, as proven later, they seem to be pretty good artists and Gummy seems to use her stuff. After I and most of chat reported Gummy and told Heartfelt Gummy was timed out for 24 hours. A few live streams later, she was back. I was there the entire time this time, and with my friend who saw the entire thing unfold. I am so sorry, friend, for exposing you to that. You were far too innocent and barely held it together while we were watching Hazbin Hotel. Sorry for that. Most of the chat recognized Gummy, myself included, and once Hartville gave permission with my newly found mod abilities, I timed them out for 24 hours. Which they were not pleased, to say the least, because about an hour later, they made a community post tagging Alice Hartville, and so he told us on stream. It was deleted not long after, but me being smart, I screenshotted it beforehand, so I can read it to you guys, and I'll put it on screen. Alistair Hartfelt, the radio demon, one of the reasons I only groom Simp. I don't care what you think, and I won't wait till she's of age. I'll do it forever. That was the proof I needed. I should mention, though, I didn't look up Zimp's channel, because I thought they didn't have one for some reason, and but on their channel, they made a community post announcing that their pedophile made a YouTube channel, which, while not outright saying Gummy's name, it was posted when he first made the channel, and I probably should have looked there first, but there's proof on Gummy's channel now, or there was, because while I'm not sure this is the reason she deleted, I commented saying Hartville had literally nothing to do with the situation, called them out for committing actual crimes, as it's confirmed they're 20 and Simp is 13, or at least 20. And soon after they deleted it, so it's not there anymore. So now we had proof they were a pedophile, but it got worse. For one thing, Zimp made art of Emily and Gummy stole it, or kind of. To give the tiniest amount of credit, they did tell Zimp they were going to use it, but they didn't ask, so I'm not sure if Zimp had a choice in that, but they also didn't credit Zimp. At least, I don't think they did, but still not the best. And she used it in their next short, and at the time of typing this and recording this, it is also their most recent short, and I'll play it here.
I can't believe I have to say this. Sigh. I would still love Z1MP even when she is 18 or above. Shocker, right? I don't love Z1MP for her age. I love her because of how she acts and her body too. She's pretty and I'm the bad guy for it. Cornballs.
Did you notice the key issue with that? The problem is not that she wouldn't love Zimp if she was 18, which I doubt is actually true, but I also don't have proof, and I am basing off of patterns in cases like this, so I don't really know. The problem is the fact that Zimp called you a pedophile. You admitted to being a pedophile, and yet you have not really denied that you were a pedophile. And while Gummy has rage baited people by very mildly denying the comments on her blood edit, she never outright says, I'm not a predator, or I'm not a pedophile. Which, even if she did, would mean pretty much nothing if she didn't have a way to prove it. I am trying to ask Zimp about this right now, but I haven't heard back from them yet. Zimp has also, on every occasion where someone asks her if she was okay, she just hearts the comment, so I think maybe Gummy won't let her respond. That is just a guess. Real quick, also, I asked for a voice reveal, and Gummy said, and I said not to use Zimp's voice, and Gummy responded with, "You're no fun." So I'm not sure what that entails, but doesn't seem good. Also, my friend commented on Zimp's channel asking if she was okay, and apparently she deleted the comment before sending me the screenshot of Gummy replied instead saying she's all good, and with once again Zimp just hearting the comment. In conclusion, we don't know how bad the situation is, but from what I can find, Gummy is a pedophile abusing Zimp bad enough for her to post uncensored blood in an edit, which Zimp also stated to turn her on. That's not good. She admits to grooming Zimp. We know the age gap is at least 7 years, and I say at least because Gummy's age is not really confirmed. We know that they are at least old enough to a point where it is considered grooming. I would also be willing to bet that because they use AI voices in their shorts and haven't done the voice reveal yet, they are older than they say they are. I've also been using they, them pronouns for the most part, tried to. I made some mistakes in places, as some of you with keen observer on might have noticed. Trusting anything they say about their identity. Gummy is very clearly a pedophile and will try to make updates on the situation as it happens. But please go report Gummy for uncensored blood and find some way to say they are a pedophile in that report as well. Go subscribe to Zimp and show them support. Thank you to Heartfelt for somehow finding Gummy, and please spread awareness and once again show Zimp support. Bye!